Hello everyone, my name is Alpha. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to today's speed build. I hope you're all doing well and having such a fantastic day. So today we are building in the world of Oasis Springs, and today we're building a community lot. So this is a swimming pool and also a gym, and this is actually my last installment for this neighborhood. So this is the last, technically this is my last build, but I still have one more build to be posted after this. Maybe it's basically like the build next door. Maybe you can see it like a little bit here and there, but this build is actually made for a collab hosted by Asimsa, and I believe she's here on YouTube, so I could link her channel down below. But basically she gathered like I don't know how many people, but at least 40, because we will revamp all of the base game worlds. So we will revamp Oasis Springs, Newcrest, and also Willow Creek, but we only use base game only, which is so interesting and also exciting because this is my first ever community lot builds that only use base game. So I didn't use any of those items like the free items when you get the cottage living before certain dates. So those items count as base game items, but I didn't use any of those. So this is actually like what we have in game, and it was so challenging but also kind of exciting to build something like this because I'm always up for a challenge, and actually I had hard time building this because I bulldozed and rebuilt everything up until like 4 times, 5 times even maybe. So it's rather challenging, and I used to build community lots using like several different packs or maybe like a ton of packs. But on this build, I had to work with what we have with base game. Luckily, we have so many items in debug that can be used for the like landscaping portion and to make the build a bit more full. And actually, at first when I was planning my save file, I thought of having this lot as a pool only, but I'm so glad because when I chose the lot for this collab, I decided just to go with this and kind of like work around with the items that we have from base game and also the community lots that available with base game, and create one. So if you have the Sims 4, which I assume you all do, you can download this build because this needs no pack at all. Literally no pack, 0 packs. All you need to have is the base game. That's it, period. So I thought of doing something like this because one, I want also this build to be in my save file, and I think it's allowed to do that because even though it's made for a collab save file, I will release my own save file maybe in November or December. I believe I still have 1, 2, 3 or maybe 4 or 5 more lots to be filled in, and I'm so happy because I will have 3 neighborhoods done, or yeah, 2 actually, not 3. 2 neighborhoods done with this, and it took me quite a while to like figuring out the exterior part, and I came across on an image on Pinterest, of course, as I always do, and it's basically like the like patio part maybe from a building. Not sure what kind of building that was, but it's like all like deep dark gray, and I think of it's going to be nice to have this kind of like a bit more industrial style gym and pool. And also this type of like boxy buildings are not my favorite to do because it's so hard to plan out everything, and also from the outside, from afar, it looks kind of boring. I don't know, but all of my community lot builds that have this kind of like a boxy shape build, they are very boring outside. So it's quite challenging for me to figuring out the exterior so it won't look a bit boring. And on this build we have the pool, of course, because this is a pool and also a gym. So on the downstairs we have pool, we have the treadmill, we have the reception area, we have the seating space, and also we have the shower and changing room, something like that. But if you happen to have spa day, maybe you could put the kind of like a bar thing or like the mini fridge, so you can grab some snacks and like, I don't know, maybe like juice, something like that, or protein shakes. Or if you have, what is that pack? Oh, get to work, and you can basically not just get to work, but I imagine to have this kind of like a showcase fridge where it has glass doors, so you can see what are the items inside the fridge, and you can, I don't know, maybe like buy, like technically buy, but grab the like snacks and chips and some fruit salads, maybe something like that. So that's basically what I thought, but since I couldn't find a place to put those in, I decided just to not put any of them. So that's that. And on the upstairs we have the boxing and also bodybuilding area outside, and we have this studio. I imagine this is supposed to be a yoga studio, and I put the base game, of course, the base game rug. It's like the smaller rug, but if you again happen to have spa day, you can just like delete my rugs and put the spa day yoga mat inside of the studio, because I think it looks nice there. And maybe even some like medication tools thing, like the what do you call that? It's like the pillow thing for medication. And I know it's a bit boring on the inside, but that's because I just don't have the skill to build like something very extravagant with using only base game. And hopefully this will do. And do let me know what you thought of this, and also if you have any requests or I don't know, maybe like suggestion for me to build something using base game, and especially for my save file, this save file or my upcoming save files, do let me know. And also this is one of the biggest collabs I've ever joined, so it's going to be really exciting to see the whole save file. I will link the save file, like the download link, down below once it's available. And basically if you have the Sims 4, you can just put the save file onto your game and play with it, because it needs no pack, like 0 packs. So if you want to, I don't know, maybe like amp up your game a little bit by using non-EA builds, but like the builds that were made by the community, highly suggest you to grab the save file once it's available. Again, I will put the download link in the description box below once it's available. And as you can tell, on the back we have the pool, and we have this kind of like a lounge area or like outdoor dining, something like that. So maybe you can just like chit chat with your friends, or I don't know, maybe someone that asks you to join the yoga class or something like that, or maybe your personal trainers. And on the front over here we have another seating space, and we have like huge entrance. I'm not sure why I did that, but I thought it looks really nice. And also this lot is so big, it's 40 by 30, and I have to make some adjustment here and there so it won't look too empty and the build doesn't look enormously large without like looking, I don't know, like boring. Because compared to the other builds next door, this looks kind of boring, but hopefully it's not too boring for you, and especially because this is only base game, hope this will do. And by the way, we are doing the landscaping here, so I decided just to do this kind of more manicured landscaping because I thought it looks best for this build. And also the other builds on this neighborhood has more like manicured landscaping, so I decided just to, you know, like make them very uniform in a way. So the landscaping it's not too like overground. It's just basically like deserty landscaping. That's it. That's basically the theme for this neighborhood. And yeah, we're basically finishing up the build with some landscaping and terrain paints, and we'll be heading on to the screenshots in just a little bit. So if you'd like to download this build, this is already available on the gallery. My ID is elfathiera, or you can find it under the hashtag plummysims. You can also click the download link on the description box below that will bring you to my Ko-fi blog post. It'll have two different links. The first one is the gallery download link, and the other one is the trade files link from SimFileShare. So yeah, I think that's it. I really hope you find this video inspiring and the build useful to your game, and if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, and if you'd like to, you can also ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. And don't forget to check out the hashtag for this collab. It will be available both on Twitter and also Instagram, and the hashtag is back2basics collab. So you can maybe check the builds on the gallery and download them one by one if you are a console player. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to go now. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today and supporting me. I hope you have the very best day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.